Episode 2, The Descent. The hallway twisted ahead of them, stretching longer than it should have. Their rapid footsteps echoed, blending with the wet, rasping breaths, closing in behind them. Every few seconds, a loud scraping noise would pierce the air, like nails dragging against a stone. Faster! Alex urged, risking a glance back. A shadow lurched at the end of the corridor, just beyond their flickering flashlight beams. It was tall, impossibly thin, and its limbs moved unnaturally, jerking like a puppet with severed strings. Its head was cocked to one side as if listening, its hollow eye sockets reflecting no light. "This way," Noah called, veering left. The others followed, crashing through a doorway into what looked like a dining hall. The long wooden table stood covered in dust, an uneaten feast rotting on silver plates. Candles long melted into grotesque wax shapes, lined the center. "Oh great, haunted house and haunted dinner party," Riley muttered. "Perfect." Jade shut the door behind them and pressed her back against it. "What is that thing?" "Not sticking around to ask," Sam said, gripping the crowbar tightly. Noah studied the tablet's blueprint. "The basement entrance should be through the kitchen. Then let's..." A loud crash cut Alex off. The doorframe shook violently, the wood splintering as something massive slammed into it from the other side. A deep growl rumbled through the door. "Go!" Alex shouted. They sprinted for the kitchen, dodging overturned chairs. Noah shoved open a side door, revealing a room filled with rusted stoves, dangling pots, and a thick scent of mold. He scanned the map frantically. There! A trapdoor under the pantry shelves. Sam and Riley threw their weight against the shelves, knocking them aside to reveal a wooden hatch. Alex wrenched it open, revealing a staircase descending into darkness. Another impact against the dining hall door. The wood cracked. A clawed hand punched through. "Down! Now!" Alex roared. One by one, they jumped into the abyss as the door burst open. They landed hard on a stone floor, coughing as dust billowed around them. Noah clicked on his flashlight. The basement stretched ahead of them, a long corridor lined with wooden doors, some slightly ajar. "Everybody okay?" Alex whispered. "Bruised, but alive," Jade groaned, rubbing her elbow. Cool, Riley said, standing up. "So, just checking, this isn't a normal basement, right? Like, basements don't usually have jail cells?" They all turned their flashlights toward the walls. Metal bars lined both sides of the corridor, some doors rusted shut, others hanging open. Inside the cells, rotted cots and broken chains lay scattered. Dried stains, dark and ominous, coated the stone floor. "This isn't just a basement," Noah murmured. "It's a dungeon." A sharp clang rang out behind them. They whirled around. The hatch above them had slammed shut on its own. Nope. Riley waved his arms. "Not okay. Very much not okay." "Keep moving," Alex whispered. "We need to find another way out." As they crept forward, Sam frowned at the flickering shadows cast by their flashlights. "Is it just me, or is it getting colder?" Jade hugged her arms. "Not just you. It's freezing." Then they heard it. A whisper. At first, it was barely audible, like wind through a crack. Then it grew louder, a soft voice, weaving through the darkness. "Help me. Please." Noah's flashlight flickered the beam, stuttering. "Oh no. No. They're coming. Run." A sudden, ear-piercing scream tore through the air. It echoed from the far end of the corridor, where the last cell door stood ajar. The scream dissolved into heavy breathing, deep, shuddering gasps, like something enormous was awakening. "Run!" Alex hissed. They bolted down the corridor, weaving between rusted bars and crumbling walls. The whispers turned into laughter, high-pitched, childlike giggles mixed with guttural growls. Something unseen clawed at the walls behind them, scraping against the stone. Noah skidded to a stop. Wait. The blueprint said there's another exit, there. He pointed to a heavy iron door at the end of the hallway. Sam sprinted ahead, grabbing the wheel lock and twisting with all his strength. Come on, come on. Jade urged, glancing back. The darkness behind them shifted. Shapes, dozens of them, were emerging from the cells, their hollow eyes reflecting the dim light. Their mouths stretched open, soundless screams, twisting their faces into grotesque expressions. The iron door groaned open. Go. Alex shoved everyone inside and slammed the door shut behind them. They stood in a massive underground chamber. Stone pillars stretched toward the ceiling, and a spiral staircase wound up the far wall. The air was thick and humid, the walls covered in strange carvings. Noah turned, shining his flashlight around. Okay. This is not on the blueprints. Look at this. Jade pointed to the carvings. Symbols. They look ancient. And demonic, Riley added unhelpfully. A deep, guttural laugh echoed through the chamber. They froze. The sound wasn't coming from behind them. It was coming from above. Slowly, they turned their flashlights upward. Something was crawling along the ceiling, long, spindly limbs clinging to the stone. It turned its head, revealing an elongated face with hollow sockets where eyes should have been. It grinned. Then it dropped. Scatter! Alex screamed. The creature landed with a sickening crunch, its limbs bending in unnatural angles, before snapping back into place. It lunged, slashing through the air as the friends dived in different directions. Sam swung his crowbar. The creature caught it midair, tilting its head as if amused, before flinging him across the room. Sam! Jade yelled. Noah grabbed a rusted chain from the floor. Over here, ugly. The creature turned toward him. Noah swung the chain, wrapping it around one of its arms. Alex, help me. Alex grabbed the chain and yanked. The creature staggered forward, but it was strong, far too strong. It let out a low growl, its jagged teeth glistening as it yanked the chain, sending Noah sprawling. We need to get out of here. Jade shouted. She grabbed Riley's arm, dragging him toward the spiral staircase. Up, now. Alex and Noah scrambled after them. Sam groaned, pushing himself to his feet, and sprinted to join them. The creature screeched, its long limbs clawing at the stone as it gave chase. The stairs spiraled upward endlessly. Footsteps pounded behind them, a chaotic rhythm of pursuit. The creature wasn't far. It was fast. Then, light. A doorway. An exit. Go. Alex shoved Riley through first, then Jade, then Noah. Sam was next. Alex turned just in time to see the creature lunging. He dove forward, hitting the ground hard as the door slammed shut behind him. They lay there, gasping, hearts hammering. Where are we? Riley panted. Noah sat up, scanning their surroundings. His face went pale. We're still inside the house. End of episode 2.